Alright, y'all. So I'm waiting for some people to come in. I'm not gonna be on here long at all. I just need to say something. So I'm trying to wait till YouTube push it out and more people come in. Hote Robinson. Hey. PNG Media News. What's up? Kind Candy. Hey. Lavender for Luck. Hey. So I'm gonna give a couple more people able to come in. And then I'm going to say what I got to say. Like I say, I'm not going to be on here long at all. At all. Because I actually have to leave. Beauty in the Garden. Hey, honey. Lavender for Love. PNG. What's happening? Vanessa Buckner. Hey. Okay, y'all. So, y'all know, since yesterday, I've been doing I started the little series on how to start like indoor stoves. My main thing is to cook without using like lighters and not lighters, without using like fuel and different things like that. Vote to Power. Hey, V Solo. Hey. So thank y'all for coming in. But my main thing is to come up with different ideas, ways to cook safely without having to use all the fuels, the gas and the chemicals and different stuff like that. So I feel like some people is taking it the wrong way. Excuse me, the wrong way. Sorry, y'all. Burping comes in here drinking root beer. Sorry. But I feel like some people is taking it the wrong way. A lot of people actually. So, like I say, I read my comments, y'all. I'm not able to sit down and respond to every single comment. Not especially with the channel growing. I just cannot do it. But I do see the comments. I read every comment. People has been sending me all type of messages, emails, and comments. I've been removing comments like crazy. Actually talking to me as if I don't know. If I don't know, I will say that in the video, of course. If I don't know, telling me, oh, you're doing it wrong. You doing this. I use this, blah, blah, blah. This work. Let me tell you something. So I had somebody tell me they wasn't watching the channel no more because they couldn't stomach how I was lighting the sterno. First of all, I've never had to use sterno, okay? That was one of the options that I wanted to test out to see what works for me. The key thing in what I just said is what works for me. If you see the title, I'm different. I'm not going to follow just because something worked for somebody else. If it don't work for me, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I mean, comments left and right. So the sterno seemed like it really got on some people's nerves, okay? Telling me how long they done used it. And it's best. See, this is the problem with some people. They stay and they find something and they stick to it and they don't venture out to nothing else. And they expect everybody else to do exactly what they do. Because if everybody else do exactly what they do and dance by their tune and like what they like, then that person ain't in their mind, that person ain't doing nothing no better than what they doing. And you got some people like that. I ain't like that. I explore. I want to know what my options is. Now, I said sterno, I don't like it. You know, I rather have the one that's called what was it? Safe Heat. I think that's the actual brand. And I think Sam's Club have it. But if it's odorless, somebody come in and told me they do have the odorless ones. It's something about if it's odorless or not, it just don't sit well with me for indoors. My main thing in an emergency situation, I don't want to cause any issues whatsoever. I have allergies really bad. My kids do. I have sinus issues really, really bad. So those things, whether it's odorless or not, still you can't tell if it, just because I can't smell it, something is still burning off from it. Okay, so I'm going to try sterno again when I find one that's odorless. I do want to try the brand that's called Stay Safe. I do want to try that one because I've read up on a lot of good reviews on that particular one. It's in a blue can. I will try it again, but as of now, like I stated in that video, as of right now, the tea candles I got a kick out of yesterday. You know, because if y'all know, earlier this year when I used my teapot, it takes a tea light. One thing that I have found out getting the tea lights from the Dollar Tree, they not as powerful. It's something about that wax and that wick from the ones from the Dollar Tree. The ones from Walmart, like the Better Homes and Garden ones, are the mainstay ones. They work so much better. They get hotter. Like for some, it's something different between those two. I'd rather have the ones because the ones from the Dollar Tree just don't get it as hot. It's like it's something ain't right. That's my opinion, you know. But yesterday I got a kick out of the tea lights. You know, I want to see what all I can cook on my little setup with the tea lights. You know, people probably done tried tea lights for heating their tea up and this is this. I'm trying to go further. I'm trying to do a whole meal, you know, with just my little setup because that's the route I plan on going in an emergency situation to keep from going outside. But all these comments about, oh, you don't know what you're doing. I said in the video, this is my first time using this. It ain't nothing about me not knowing what I'm doing. It's the fact that I'm trying. I'm not sticking to one thing. And I'm trying to give the options out there. So if you like sterno and you've been dealing with sterno, keep dealing with it. Keep doing it. Do you, boo. Don't push that on me. I don't like it. At this point right now, I don't like it. I don't. Yes, it heats up quicker. But I tell you where I get a kick out of it, an emergency situation. Like I say, I'm documenting how many candles and how long it took me to heat up the potatoes. Doing the can method, I'm gonna try the can method again. I do think it need more holes in it. I had a lot of people saying, well, you should use this. You should use this can. It's not about, you got to understand. If you have to leave your house and God forbid anything happen, it ain't guaranteed that you're going to find a small can. I mean, a big coffee can. It ain't guaranteed that you're going to find a big Crisco can or a big can. I'm doing it I'm getting practice in on different ways. 9 times out of 10 by the ocean and stuff and in the woods, you find small cans. You know why? Because people that's done went out there in the camp, they open a can of pork and beans or something. They ain't opening no big thing unless they got a whole family. They're opening small cans. So those are mainly the ones you probably will find. So that's why I'm not trying to do what everybody else do. I'm doing what Tomica does and what I think will be beneficial and more realistic in a disaster situation. Okay, so this ain't for fun. This trying to survive if I need to. I got 3 kids that I gotta make sure eat and is prepared. You know, I got my husband, but I'm not talking about no grown person. Other than I'm not talking about no grown person right now. I'm talking about the ones that's going to depend on me in a disastrous situation. And I'm trying to be realistic as possible when it comes to this series that I'm doing. And all the negative, I'm telling you, you wasting your time, because I'm going to continue to do and have fun doing it and exploring. It's exploring. It's an experiment. You get to see what's going on, you know. But to tell me I can't stomach your video because you're not doing it right, better be glad I didn't hit send on that comment. I typed it out. But I said, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to let you take me there. So I didn't send it. Okay. I said, let me just go live. And please understand, I don't do what everybody else do. I'm not built that way. You should have known something when you say this person been watching me for a while, but you should have known I don't even pay attention to what Google do. And everybody go to Google, what Google tell you to do. Everybody go there. I don't do that. I want to experiment, see for myself, show you. It is to show you. Somebody may get some ideas. And my thing is, there's a lot of people that may know about sterno. There's a lot of people that may know about cooking with tea lights. But I guarantee you, how many that actually open and cook potatoes or beans or whatever with a tea light, other than some daggone tea? Like literally. Like how many that actually realistically done it? How many never heard of it? And I got the idea from, I was going to make some tea. Y'all remember, if you've been following me, I showed you my teapot that I got. It uses tea lights. And I'm like, well, dang. If this thing's supposed to heat up this, or it heats up my tea, what else can I do? So that whole little setup, I didn't get it from YouTube. You ain't going to find that setup that I did anywhere on YouTube. Put it in there. So don't say, oh, you saw somebody else do it. No. That came from my mind using common freaking sense. You know, something that we all have. That's where that come from. So not being able to stomach my videos, then bye. I'm not making nobody watch me. I'm not making nobody support me or anything. I'm trying to help the ones that needs the help, that maybe the idea never crossed their mind, which I have a lot of you guys that said that, you didn't even think about the tea lights. I'm trying to do experiments here where, yesterday I used 3 or 5 tea lights, and the time frame that we got the potatoes going. Well, tomorrow we doing something whole different, but I done did the can method. I did the sterno, which I don't like it. The smell was just the smell. Even though it says safe, I don't want that in my house. I'm glad I didn't start it in my house. Because that smell is just, so it actually gave me a headache. And I don't like breathing in stuff like that. And I don't know. Like I told you, I don't read everything on the box and believe what people put on there. And just because it's on the box or on the container, especially how these companies cutting corners and all this stuff, I don't believe what everything I see. Like we talked about with the organic stuff, just because it say organic, I don't believe it's organic. I told y'all about the issue I had with the gluten. My cereal is supposed to be gluten-free. Come to find out they wasn't, but it was on the box because it was only 10% or less worth of gluten. I don't believe everything that another human being, especially when money is involved. Yes, money is involved because they want you to buy it so money can go in their pockets. I don't believe that. That's why I said in that video, it was outside. But even with it being outside, that sterno was so loud. It was supposed to be able to be inside. I got it from right beside. I didn't get it from the camping area. They did have sterno in the camping area, but I got this from the baking area. It had a sign up about keeping your food warm in an event when you're like at an event. So it was meant to be inside, but the thing was loud. It literally gave me a headache, and I was standing outside. So imagine if that's why I say I gotta get me another one of the carbon monoxide readers. I had one, it's malfunctioning. It was old. I need to get me another one. That way I can, but I don't even want to test it out with me having kids, and I know how our allergies and stuff is. That thing was extremely loud. Okay. So I don't want it nowhere around my food. Everybody's going to have their own opinions. If your opinion ain't positive though, geared to what I'm saying, then don't leave a comment, because I'm gonna remove it and keep on about my business. And that's what I've been doing. Removing it and keep pushing. I ain't even addressing to that one I did type up, and I just said I was finna hit the send button. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. So this is fun, but it's also serious. Okay, it's fun but serious. My thing is, just say the lights go out. I know I'm trying to get it to the point where I know if I put 7 candles in my little concoction setup, my little setup thing, if I put 7 candles in it, I know 3 hours I can heat, and within 3 hours I can heat up this. So in a situation where the power may go off, and just balance my time out. If you going days with no power, you eat dinner at 5 o'clock. You need to start your little setup. You need to go ahead and get the ball rolling on that about 2 o'clock. Hey, that's just how it goes. Because it's not gonna hurt you to light some candles, throw the rack on there, throw your pots on there with your food in it, and let it heat up. So what? It takes 3 hours. That's what people become. Some things that's quick is not good. The sterno, yes, very quick. The smell from it, not good. Not good. Not in my opinion. Not for me. Not for my household. It's not good. So if I come across, somebody told me they do have odorless ones. If I come across the odorless ones, I may give it another shot. But even with the fact that just because I can't smell it, you can't smell carbon monoxide, and you sure can't. Well, in some scenes, you can't really smell carbon monoxide, and you don't see it until you feel it. Okay, so my thing is, everything that's quick may not be good. Everything that's cheap may not be good. Okay, and if it's quick and cheap, I don't want it. I don't want it. Keep in mind when y'all go to the Dollar Tree, everything at the Dollar Tree ain't good. Okay, sometimes you got to spend a little bit more to get what you need. You know, what's the point? What's the problem with spending $1 or $2 more at Wally World and have a better quality than to go and spend $1 at the Dollar Tree, and you gotta spend about $3. You gotta spend them same $2 more at the Dollar Tree to get enough of what you need, because it's gonna be done soon. I mean, it's crap. Okay, so that's where it comes into play. You got to know what to get from the Dollar Tree and what not to get from the Dollar Tree. Okay, that's just how it goes. Closed spaces, the style does smell. Not everyone can tolerate it. Yes, be solo, but I was outside and that thing was loud as loud as all outdoors. That thing was loud. Okay, very, very loud. And like I say, I got the one that was for it to be done indoors. And it literally gave me, and I know it was messing with my sinuses, because when I hurt on one side of my head, like this little area here, and on down to like my whole eye area, it was messing with my sinuses. And that's why I say people don't understand, excuse me, what works for them may not work for everybody else. So be careful when you tell somebody you should do this or you should do that. My thing is, pay attention to what's being said in the video to understand it's being done a certain way for a certain reason. Okay? Now, I do take advice. Like I say, somebody told me they do got an odorless one. I'm going to check it out. But all the ones that's just like, B Solo says, sis, I apologize for the Dollar Tree Fear comment. We don't always know what's in it. Huh? B Solo, I didn't even see. Honey, don't apologize. I ain't nobody to apologize for if you ain't said nothing like reckless, like, you know what I'm saying. But I don't even remember you said anything about the unless I hadn't checked my comments, like, if you just sent it or something. But I didn't see it, honey. Girl, you ain't gotta apologize. It just, I'm just saying, like, and I'm talking in general, because I done had some of the ones that's just Bunny the Bully. Thank you so much, Bunny, for the super chat. You didn't have to, honey, but you did. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. But don't think that I'm just talking to, just one person or whatever. I've had so many comments since yesterday, and people voicing their opinions on what I should do. I feel like, and then half of them don't even have a YouTube that I can tell. I feel like if you feel like you can do it better in what you do, then create your channel and do what you do on it. But don't come over here criticize. One thing to give your opinion, and another thing to criticize what a person is doing. Okay, because I feel like, and all them that did that, I'm just gonna say something wrong with you, because I literally, and that's another thing. People don't even follow the channel. They don't even watch the channel. They just come across the video and assume. Ain't so. If you were somebody that watched my channel, you would have known the first video I did yesterday, starting the series off, was with the candles. Then it went to the can. So you watched me do the can, didn't even know why I was even doing it, that I even did anything previous. And the fact that I even said, if you hadn't watched the video, the link is in the description box for the first one. And I put it in there. But they still came negative. Just... And somebody had the nerve to tell me, it was a guy. Now let me go ahead and do this, because I've been saying this a lot. The guys. I'm not one of them chicks you tell what to do, when to do it, how to do it. Okay? I'm not one of them. I don't ask for your approval or anything. I do what I like when I like. Okay? Some of them have came off the rocker like, oh, you better not do it. What? You better not do it again. Whoa, wait a minute. You better not. Red flag. And this is if we in person or we on this internet thing. I've always been that type. Now, I don't disrespect my husband, but he can tell you, I'm not that type to just go with everything anybody, especially a male, tell me to do, when to do it. And when you come disrespectful, then yeah, I'm gonna voice my opinion. So to the two that came, especially the one that came up, something, you better not, and you need what was a message saying that I better not use the sterno again, and you need to close your mouth telling people that it's not good. Whoa, wait up. To say what? First of all, I feel some type of way about you, that you would even address a female in that manner. I bet you won't address a male like that though. Because 9 times out of 10, the ones that do that to females, they scared of dudes. Point blank, period. I'm getting a lot of those want to throw their weight around. I don't deal with nobody throwing their weight around, especially no male. You don't throw your weight around verbally, physically, anyway with me. So that don't even rise. So guess what? I'm going to purposely do another sterno just for you, sir, just because you told me not to do it. Because one thing about it, when people tell me not to do something, it motivates me to do it. When people say I can't do something, it motivates me to do it, because I'm the type that like to prove you wrong. It just is what it is. So you just really gave me another video that I must do because you said don't do. Here's what it is. So let me get to some of y'all comments, and then I'm going to have to get off of here, y'all. But that's the main thing for this is I'm not like everybody else. I don't do what everybody else do. I'm a content creator here on YouTube, and it is what I do is what I do. I create content. I don't copy people content. I don't do it the way Pookie and Peanut do it over on their page. No. And nobody is going to close my mouth or make me change who I am in the way I do things on my channel or not on my channel. Ain't nobody going to make me not do it. The only person that has the authority where I really like, okay, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. It's God. That's it. But when somebody else, and God don't do nothing wrong, ain't gonna steer you in the wrong direction. So what you mean? So are human beings telling me what to do and what not? No. That don't rock. You, if anything, you're gonna motivate me to keep on going. Okay. I'm a content creator, so I create content. I didn't say I create somebody else's content. I create content. I mean, it comes from me. So the way I set it up is the way I set it up. And I love the way I set it up. Okay. I love it, and I'm going to perfect it and perfect it. If it's God's will, I'm going to perfect it even more, even more, even more. Okay. You may see me with a whole pan, one of them big roaster pans with about 30 tea lights in it. And I may be cooking chicken or something. You never know. Because I have that much faith in myself that I can do it, that it can be done. Well, there is a will, there's a way. And if you're living and you're able-bodied, then that's your will. So you make a way. Okay? So some people ain't happy with themselves. That ain't my problem. Nothing I can do about that. So people still... Oh, 2%. I ain't worried about that. But I do know I got a lot of new people that's watching me now. And either they've been watching and just never commented, or they actually knew. And some of them is voicing their opinions. So I had to go ahead and do a refresher moment, okay? For them to understand. Not over here. I do what I want the way I want on this channel. You know, this channel, this my baby. This is my I love what I do. And nobody's gonna control it. You know, you're not gonna control it. Not if you live and breathing and walking on this earth. And if you live and breathe and walking on this earth, you either a human or a creature. Whichever category that you fall in. So it is what it is. Garden State Gardener. Hey, sir, how are you? Vote the power. Trolls online showing up in the comments. Mention this. Yes. Oh, but I got some that wasn't trolls. They actually have channels that's been passing through voicing their opinions. Okay, or emailing me their little opinions. And I done did my research and they actually have channels. So, yeah. Hey, Letitia. Hey. Bunny the Believer said, first time commenting, new subby. I would never thought of using tea lights. So glad you did a demo. Thank you so much, Bunny the Believer. Thank you. And that's what I mean. Some people, just because some people does it, there's a lot of people that haven't even thought of it. And that's who I'm trying to target. If you've been doing it, that's fine. That's fine and dandy. But so many people that haven't, you know. Take time, pray every day. Can't get away. Practice, yes. Take time to pray every day. You're so right. True. Such thing as a granny. No, V Solo. No, it's not. Thinking about trying it out. Show fam that I may encourage you to prep for myself. Get it, Bunny the Believer. Yesterday I was thinking instead of he. Right, I did it myself. Works great. Yes, A Letitia. I love your honesty and your willingness to try new things and experiment in different off-grid cooking techniques to help others ignore the haters. Birds always pick at things that shine. Thank you so much, Red. Oh, okay. I'll be seeing your comments. Thank you so much, honey. Thank you. Test the stuff out before you actually trying. I appreciate your videos. Take the time to pray every day. Thank you so much. I'm working on another one. I'll get it done. It'll probably come out tomorrow. I started on it today, but it's gonna be one. It's gonna be one for the outside, for anybody that don't have like space to have a big grill or anything, or either a small grill. I got an idea that we're gonna test out tomorrow. I'm gonna film it. First time doing it. Gonna test it out and see how it goes. And these, like I said, y'all, these are things I'm just around the house thinking about. You know, and somebody said, was it you, V Solo? You said, was I sure I wasn't in the Marine Corps? I'm sure I wasn't, honey. came close to joining, but due to my injuries, I couldn't. But yeah, that was I wasn't gonna be able to get through due to my injuries. But anyway, these are things, being country, things that you see, things the way I was taught, the way I grew up, and I just put all that stuff together and just like, you know, let me throw something together and see if it's safe and see if we can make it work. It's all a prepping and gardening and stuff. It's all about what works, not so much about the like the Google side of the science side of it. I don't do that. I don't do that. Okay, spaces, the sternal does smell tolerated. Right. I'm trying to catch up now, y'all. Precious O'Cal Gardner, hey. Gail Williams, hi. Life. How are you? Doing the inside guard. Good, half bad. I am good, Gail. Half good, half bad. That's okay though, honey. Lavender for luck. Thank you. Andrew Walcott. Hi, good evening, peeps. Hope everyone is doing well. Yes, sir. Share information. It's a different state. I've just started prepping and we'll start container gardening next year. That's so exciting, Bunny. Check more closely what my generator is capable of. Energy. Yes, V Solo. Put it on Punk Me. Oh, PNG Media News said put it on Punk Me and on notice. Always been that way, PNG. Always. That was one thing that, look, I'm gonna be honest, it's one thing that I was taught. Don't take no mess from no male. And it's reasons why. You got some women that's in situations that, I can't never speak about the situation because everybody, we're all built different. Some people take some things, some people don't. Nah. I'm just thankful that it ain't that I'm not one of them. Like I say, I respect my husband and son, and I've never had to come at him that way because he's never been that type to even, address me in such manner. But I will say, I can't even say that. I won't. If I have to correct someone, I will put it like that. Male or, it's just, but I feel bad because I have known some females that has been in situations that, and the only thing I can do is say, why do you take it? Why do you take it? But because I don't understand, and, I understand and I don't understand. So it is what it is. Look, they can try to address me all they want to. I'm just looking at them like, yo, bet you won't say that to a dude. Cassidy is so disrespectful to women. Yes. Both the power. Oh, hey, Cassidy. I had to think about the name. People out here disrespectful and crazy. Keep on, Mr. Girl. Yes, vote the power. Yes. Garden State Gardener say I love your earrings. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Garden State Gardener. Y'all know I'm all about my earrings. All about my earrings. I got earrings and earrings and earrings and earrings. And just found the whole big bag of earrings that ain't even open. I'm all about my earrings. Let's see. I'm just waiting for my order. Transfer indoors. Reese Organic World. Blessings. TLC in the Garden. Those easy bakes took way too long. Hey, TLC in the Garden, but everybody wanted one. I never had an easy bake. If you're talking about the easy bake oven, I never had one. Never been interested in having one. I was outside trying to start a fire with some sticks and your normal stuff. That was it. I was always saw outdoor cooking, in some type of way, and it wasn't nothing fancy. It was what you had around, You better do exactly 2%. Girl, you rock. Hezekiah, girl, you rock. Keep being you. I love originality. Don't worry about those haters. I've been out fighting COVID. Sick to watch anything. I'm on the way back. Oh, wow. I'm glad you're feeling better, Hezekiah. Please take it easy. Take it easy. I'm glad you're feeling better, though. Reese's Organic West. I'm so glad you're different. That is why I enjoy your channel. My hubby likes your channel, too. Oh, thank you both. Thank you both. Talk truth. Oops. I don't understand how some people can come to someone else's page on YouTube to learn from them only and criticize. Exactly. Make it make sense. It's not gonna make sense. It's the way people are. Talk truth. See, but it's all right. But I wanted to come on here. I gotta get off, y'all. I wanted to come on here for that reason, to just put it out there that I do things different. This is for the people that I know is probably new to the channel. It's not saying that I don't know or anything like that. It's just I'm showing you different options. You may not have this available to you in a situation where you got to think off the top. You may not have that available. So you need to know how to prepare in so many different ways. You need to know how to prepare with very limited things, and you could be right at your house and starve to death. You could be right at your house just because you don't have what you need. A lot of people, everybody, you may be able to eat cold food. A lot of people can't digest a lot of cold food. That's opening stuff up, eating it straight out the can. With my GERD, I can't digest a lot of cold food. It don't digest, and people that's got GERD understand what I'm talking about. So I need a way to heat up my food that cookie and peanut don't smell food cooking because I'm outside on a grill. Charcoals and stuff will run out. But one thing about it, that's why I was looking, that's why I'm telling y'all gonna see a lot with the tea lights. Tea lights are so inexpensive. Even if you get them from Walmart, if you paying $3 and something, I feel like that's inexpensive for the amount that you get and the amount, the longest, the time that they burn. You can easily fill up Ziploc bags with tea lights and put them in your bug out bag. You can easily to stock up every time you go get you a thing of tea lights. You don't smell anything if you get them unscented. I hope if you use them for food, you get unscented. They are something that's been around for a long time. Okay, a long time. So that's just one way. You know what I'm saying? Whether you cooking outside or indoors, you can do it with those tea lights. And like I say, I got the idea from making some tea in my teapot. You put the tea light under there, and yeah. So I just figured out, I was like, okay, well, I can put aluminum fans in the oven. It don't catch on fire. Aluminum pans. If I put aluminum pans in the oven, they don't catch on fire. So I'm gonna put it, the tea lights, and build a little walk. And that's what I did. Just coming up, trying stuff. But the fact is, trying it before you put in a situation, and now you gotta learn it and everything else. And that's what I'm trying to do, is give y'all simple ideals on how to do it. I just feel like it may get to the point where you don't want to cook outside. It may be too cold, or even if you don't want nobody to know, the weather may not permit for you to cook outside. You could be going through a storm or something, and it's thundering and lightning. You don't need to be outside, and the lights and stuff is out. You can cook inside, and you ain't got to worry about, oh, I'm breathing in this giving me a headache. You just have to know the time that you need to have that's going to take you to cook something. That's it. So with that being said, y'all, let me just go ahead and get out of here. 2% said I got a lot of tea lights. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And we'll be doing more, but I just wanted to go ahead and say that there are so many inventions because someone did something different. Yes, you're so right, Latasha. That is a good idea, TLC in the garden. That is a good idea. About the toaster oven. Yeah. So like I say, I may try the sterno again. And I think I have some on my thing. Even if I buy, I'm not saying I never buy sterno, but if I buy them, they will be for outdoor cooking. They will not be for indoor cooking right now. I'm not even gonna say so. I am not even gonna say I would never buy them again. I'll take that back. I probably would buy it because it was quicker, but I would know that would be my outdoor stash. That would not be my indoor stash for us cooking food. Cooking is awesome. Our house. Exactly, Reese's Organic World. Thank you so much, Lavender for Luck. Patino does not like in the winter. Got you, Latasha. So y'all, let me just go ahead and get off of here. I really got to leave. Thank y'all for coming in. Like I say, I'm not talking to just one person. Some of y'all have gave me good ideas. I'm not saying that you can't give me advice. Give me advice. I'm literally talking to, and that's what it'd be a lot of miss a lot of to people taking it the wrong way, thinking that I'm saying don't give me advice. No, that's not the case. You don't understand. I have your comments that's advice, and then I got these negative creatures over here that's doing all the most and the utmost and all that. I'm talking to the negative creatures. I'm not talking about. So if you gave me advice like be solo, honey, I was not talking about you. I gotta go back and see which one you said for the Dollar Tree. But this is something that I've been saying for a while. Everything, at the Dollar Tree is not good. So that's what I meant by that, honey. But yeah, Beauty in the Garden. Bye, lady. I'm right with you. All right, y'all. So now I'm gone now. I'm gone. I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all be safe, okay? Bye. Visala. Oh my, maybe I get a notification next time you're live. Oh, I'm sorry, prepping the truth. Have a good night. Y'all have a good night, y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Be safe. Bye.